Hello, everybody. It is Hinkage here once again, much to your pleasure or dismay. This time we got top 32 Surko and Funk. Now, I am biased, but if I do a good job, then you won't be able to tell toward who. Anyway, let's get right into it. Metacham and T-Tar lead. Gonna force out T-Tar here, pretty obviously. Metacham revealing sub. And no lefties on Metacham. Missing Rock Slide. That's a rough start. Not off to a good one with the RNG. That's for sure. Protect on Zapdos, okay. Interesting Protect there when he could have subbed again. And there is the sub again. Possibly Slackberry on this as well, since he's not healing. Or Laichi if he's real bold. On switch sides, so my spikes show up. Apologies. Alright, maybe going for a crit here on these prick breaks. Yeah, there's Slack. So he definitely doesn't want to switch out now. Although he is going to die to sand. And maybe he might not have a spinner in the back either. I mean, he might sack... Funk might sack Fortress. No. Not even close. Rock Slide trying to catch a switch in, a flyer, which makes a lot of sense, but we're just going to protect out. Funk one step ahead, switching in Pert, which, you know, rock resist and doesn't love Brick Break, but, you know, can handle it. Calm Mind Celebi. I wonder if we got Baton Pass here. Calm Minding again. And Perish Song Celebi, okay. I think Funk used this in a match earlier too, but Perish Song, yeah, Perish Song Recover. I forget what else it has. There's Fortress again, confirming HP Fire in case you thought he was a madman and he had HP Ice, which maybe Funk thought as well. Possibly. You can never be too careful. Snorlax dodging Toxic, but that doesn't matter too much because, I mean, really. Oh, we gotta skip that one for sure. Oh, this is fantastic. And we're getting T-bolted. No paralysis on the body slam. Zapdos T-bolting Snorlax, chunking it down. Very reminiscent of GSC right now. There's Rest. All we're missing is Sleep Talk. Although we do have Sand, which is good to keep Snorlax moderated, one might say. And Leech Seed, yeah, that's now we're really gonna start chunking it down. How can you not love this? Perish Song on Celebi. You know, the first time I saw this, I think his Perish Celebi kind of busted out like me. But this time it's actually doing a lot of work. Unlike me. Heracross no lefties, that's probably Slack as well. And Megahorn missing. I wouldn't have done too much, but it would have been nice chip damage. Celebi dead after Sand. That's tough. Who does he have? Wax again. And do we get it? No, we do not. All these body slams and no paralysis. That's tough. And now you're risking, you know, the more T-bolts you take, the higher your chance for crit, obviously. Oof, Heracross only got 2 more turns here. Maybe even 1, depending on rounding. And Big Megahorn, it does nothing. And he does die the next turn. That's a shame. Situation like that, Heracross actually could have done some work, maybe. Well, I mean, not at that percent, but at full percent, definitely could have. Can really cleave through teams, obviously, but not today. And between Sand and no paralysis and Leech, It's not looking too good for Surko, I don't think. Unless he's got something magical in the back. But it's gonna be tough. Yeah, especially with Perish Song now, basically forcing him out. It's gonna take huge spikes on incoming as well. Or if he doesn't, then Zap is gonna heal back a lot. We're looking at something that's gonna get T-bolted. Magneton. Alright, Magneton doesn't really do much on this team. I mean, yeah, it would have stopped Fortress, but he clearly didn't want to switch out Metacham when it had the sub, and especially when it has Salac. Maybe he was rolling for a crit, trying to prevent 3 layers of spikes, because it doesn't look like he has the spinner. So... and finally gets the paralysis on Body Slam. Like, I understand Magneton completely to stop Scarm and Fortress, but just the way the game, just the way things shook out, I think it didn't work out for him. There goes Snorlax finally. Oh, and Gyarados. Yeah, I think Zapdos usually outspeeds it. Maybe not the... oh, T-Wave. Yeah, it's dead. T-Wave Gyarados, it could have been like D-Dance T-Wave or Rest T-Wave. Something like that. I'm surprised it outsped Zapdos anyway. That might be normal for the set though. It might just be my lack of knowledge. Game 1 going to Funk. Oh, and Jirachi lead. I know what this is. That's HP fighting, for sure. He talks about this set all the time. He's very proud of it. It's no paralysis on Body Slam. Thunder, HP fighting, Ice Punch, and Psychic, I believe. Alright, doubles to Zap. We get 1 layer of spikes. Why do I gotta reset it again? And we go right into Celebi on the T-Bolt, which crits. Very, moderate crit, I would say. Ooh, missing Leech Seed, though. That sucks. And HP Ice. HP Ice again. Yeah, he's very proud of that Jirachi, I just want to say. He talks about it all the time. I mean, it's a cool set, so I can't blame him. And we are pumping. Oof. Another crit. This time it did matter. Mattered a lot, actually. And we miss on the Protect. That didn't matter at all. We missed again. Okay, that matters. That's tough. RNG kind of making up for game 1 with Surko missing Mega Horn. Oof, look at that, missing Leech again. Okay, now I think we've more than made up for game 1. Even with all those Body Slam non-paralysis. Does Surko know this set? Does he know it's Ice Punch? Yeah, he does. And no Serene Grace freeze. Serene Grace parry, yes. Yes, of course, that's a 60% chance. Scarm on Fire Punch and no burn. Are we gonna go for a second layer of spikes here, or? No, oof. Very bold and actually good, great Toxic Read. But misses, unfortunately. Gets it the second time, though. This could be big on Zapdos later on, depending on what he has in the back here. Alright, T-Tar. And he is not scared, he's T-bolting. Does he have... okay, double D-Dance. This is probably Lum as well, since he is not healing. Unless, again, it could be a Pinch Berry. Possibly. Rock Slide taking him out. That's with the Intimidate. He can cycle those out now if he wants to go Pert. Or T-Tar. Good mid-ground. I think is what they would say. People better than me, mid-ground. Alright, sack T-Tar for another intimidate. Oh. Okay. I see what he's going for there. He was probably thinking maybe Surko would go pert or something. Maybe try to cycle intimidates. Fair D-dance. But even if he did go pert, I don't think that D-dance would have helped too much. So then he could still cycle intimidates as well, or just wish on arrow. EQ gonna take him out. Oh yeah, now pert healing all the way back up. Huge, massive. And I don't think Jirachi is gonna be enough to take this out. Jirachi arrow. I don't think they can do it. No, Jirachi just falls. If I remember correctly, it might be minus defense as well. Maybe, I forget. But Surko gonna take this for sure. Sorry about my computer, that's so annoying. Game 2 going to Surko. Nice job. Alright, we got the classic mirror matchup. And we both switched. That's very wise, very conservative play. A madman might focus punch there. But do you really want to be doing that in top 32? Fire punch and no burn once again. Okay, and 3 layers of spikes. I always have to hold my breath when Jirachi does anything. No burn at all though, that's pretty good luck for Funk. Roaring and Blissey. Toxicking Blissey. Okay. Content to sack Squirm early on. He could possibly still have a spinner in the back. Although I don't know team structures as good as I should. Nope, there's there's that spinner that I was talking about. Sub Jirachi is very interesting though. He has another chance to get a freeze and prevent the spin. Moltres. Okay. Yeah. Wisping Blissey, that's gonna chunk it down just a tad. But would have loved to have spikes right now. Maybe he must have been real confident that there was no spinner here. See, that's the benefit of not knowing anything about anything, is I just assume that there could still be a spinner, because I don't know team structures. Critting T-Bolt though, that's pretty nice. Focus punch, could this be banned? He calls out the punch too. That's so amazing. Maybe even going for a freeze here. Toxic on Jirachi. This could be another wish. Wish Fire Punch Protect Toxic. Yeah, it looks like it. Critting these T-bolts like a madman too. Yeah, this is definitely banded T-Tar. Healed back up too. Do we Ice Beam here? No. We pump. Pump, good mid-ground. I mean, I think. Who will Blissey bring in here? Jirachi, of course. If he gets a freeze at any point on this Jirachi, that's going to be real tough for Surko. Because wish support is such a important factor on his team, especially for like. Well, actually, I mean it's nice, but it really helps out T-Tar the most, I think. And Claydol, I guess, if spikes were more of an issue. Fire Punch, no chance of burning there, of course. I wonder if we're gonna Wisp again here. We are. And Protect will waste one of those. Yeah, actually, this Wish Jirachi is pretty huge. This is gonna be real tough to break without spikes. Real tough. Counter? No, Ice Beam. That would have been amazing. With Ice Beam and T-Bolt, it might be Calm Mind Blissey. Oh, this is gonna be tough. He's barely gonna live next turn if he boils. Of course, yeah. I mean, he could have crit that Surf too. I think if he crit that Surf, then the game would be over right now. Oh, Wish. Yeah, Wish soft boiled. What was I saying? Calm Mind. Look at this guy. Thinking Calm Mind. What a fool. When Wish was already revealed. Oof, and aromatherapy. Momentum's not looking good for Funk right now, I don't think. I don't want to keep harping on the spikes, so I won't, but, you know. Just saying. No paralysis on that. That wouldn't even matter with aromatherapy Blissey in the back. Now there's really no hope for freeze or anything really. What's our win con here? Oof. That's huge. Critting not gonna matter there too much. Unless he can do that like every single turn from this point on. The Suicune's gonna be real tough to take down. Heck, everything's gonna be real tough to take down. Jirachi is faster though. Oh, he Calm Minds. Gets the breast predict. Okay. Calm Mind. Does this have sub? I think it's Calm Mind sub Jirachi. This is our win con, I think. I think this is our win con. Because it beats Blissey. Freeze? No freeze. Alright. Maybe sub again here. On the Switch. Doesn't go for it. That would have been too much. That's totally fair. But I kind of felt like he would switch there. And I was right. Well, you know what they say, stop clock is right twice a day. Funk is probably going to wish here himself, I would imagine. Yep. Trying to get the toss on the Switch. Going once again for the freeze. That's very fair. If he got the freeze, he would have a free wish pass. Stalling out turns here. He doesn't want to be too obvious with who he wishes to. Because he doesn't want Moltres or anything to get toxic. And he doesn't want to get fire punched with Jirachi. But he brings in Jirachi safely. I think you got a Calm Mind here and hope to God that you don't get burned. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Well, I mean, the game already happened. It's not my fault. But Jesus, man. That was your win con, I think. I'm pretty sure. It wasn't a great one, but that was it. I dare I say it might be Jover. Dare I say it. Oh man. That's it's gonna be tough. It would be real hard now. I would say his odds drop to about 1% at this point. Turn 69, nice. I wasn't waiting for that, I just happened to see it. Yeah, this is gonna be, okay, he finally gets a crit. Too little, too late, I think. Ment's... I think outspeeds here? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that's also fair because Strachey's gonna die to burn very shortly. So you don't even have to risk it. Yeah, I think this is, on this D-Dance T-Tar. Okay, he does have it. Rock Slide flinches. That's a win con. But again, like I said, 1%. Okay. And he does have lefties, so he cannot live another surf. But if he flinches, and he does. Oh my god. I swear to god I didn't watch this in advance. Oh my god, he gets the read. He gets another free rock slide now. Or maybe HP bug if you really want to go wild. Doesn't even need it. Mence has to come in again. Can he live a brick break here? I don't think he can. Oh, he misses. Oh no. Oh, he crits earthquake. Oh no. That rock slide wouldn't have killed, but he could have gotten another flinch chance. Kinda got a... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what happened there. But it starts with a C. And toss again. Yeah, Moltres can't do this by itself. Yeah, Moltres. This is it. We're just gonna ride this one out now. Maybe like a crit after a crit after a crit. 20 million crits. And even then, it wouldn't be enough. He's not even gonna let him kill Blissey either. That's very fair. Yeah. Top 32, you don't want to play any games whatsoever. That was a wild one. That was RNG to get the flinch, but then RNG came back and said, no, you're gonna miss this time. And get crit. I really wonder if T-Tar could have lived an EQ at 70 like that. I think if it was bulky, it could have. But don't quote me on that. You guys keep quoting me on things like I know what I'm talking about. Gotta remember that I do not. Ah, there it goes. GG's everyone. Congrats to Surko for winning. Congrats to Funk for making it this far. Very impressed. I was rooting for Funk the whole time, by the way. That's who I was biased for, in case you were wondering. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for donating. And I think we might have a couple more games of top 32, and then we got top 16, and then we're gonna be in yet another caliber beyond my range of expertise. I don't know. Expertise is a bit of a stretch. It's 3 in the morning. Thank you, everybody. Here's the donations.